And welcome to another session of Lit Capital's Market Outlook. I'm your host Jacob, and today I am with Pastor Pips. Josh, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing really well, guys. I hope everyone else is having a blessed or had a blessed weekend and looking forward to this week coming ahead.
Yes, sir. So today we're going to be bringing you a forecast of things to look out for in the charts and also some economic uh, data releases too. So exciting week, Before we do get into it, we've got some exciting things to bring to you, and we're going to start that off with the new website. It's updated, upgraded, everything. Excited about the launch of this. There's just more stuff to it, and what we kind of moved on from the old site and put into this site is, I'm sure you guys are willing to enjoy and are going to enjoy it. So if you haven't checked it out, go over to www.litcapital.co.uk, browse it, let us know what you think. Let us know the layout. We've tried to make it a bit more user-friendly. So please head over to it now. Even if you're looking to start your trading journey with us as well, check it out. We've got a whole variety of things. You can see the top here, from beginners to courses and cryptocurrency. We've tried to include a lot more things to it. So please let us know what you think, guys. I'm excited about it. The whole team is excited about it. So yeah, we've done it for you guys' benefit. Let us know what you think. So let's go to the economic calendar. And we're going to start off with this being the last trading week for me personally. I've kind of just reached out and said to everyone that within the community, this is going to be my last active week. And then I'm actually going to take the rest of the year off and trying to just relax my mind a bit and do other activities. I don't really want to be staring at charts up until the new year comes in. So, I suggest you guys have, your own limitations and kind of have your own things to occupy yourself with outside of trading, because, you don't need to stare at charts all day. But yeah, so going into this week, I'm excited due to the fact that there was a lot of news to come out. So starting off with Tuesday, what I've kind of noticed is we have some RBA meeting minutes. So the Bank of Australia are going to be meeting, as well as some retail sales coming out of China. So I always look out for that, because China, in regards to manufacturing, is one of the biggest in the world. So that data is quite important. Even though we don't trade Chinese currency, it does have an effect on things. So we have to look out for that for sure. Nothing else really sticking around. We've got some 3-month unemployment rate for the UK. And that's not really something that is of mad crazy interest to us. Going into Wednesday, we have a lot of PMI data for the Euro and for the UK. So that'll be interesting. We also have some CPI coming out of the UK as well on Wednesday morning. Later on in the afternoon on Wednesday, we have Bangkok. We have CPI for the Canadian currency, as well as Fed interest rate on Wednesday evening. So we're gonna have to see what they're saying, see what's going on with, if they're due to bring out some stimulus packages. I know that's kind of been in the works for a little while, so we'll see what their take on that is. We also have GDP for New Zealand dollar as well. So definitely look out for Wednesday. Heading into Thursday, it's quite jam-packed. Thursday morning, we've got Australian unemployment data, as well as some interest rates going into the London session on Thursday, coming out of the Swiss National Bank. And then we actually have the Bank of England interest rate. So there's a lot of interest rates happening in this week that we're kind of excited and looking to finish the year strongly on. This is why it's going to be my last week, to be honest with you. Other than that, that's all that really sticks out. We got Bank of Japan, but it's not really something I search for, because they never really changed their interest rate, even in the pandemic. They've never, they kind of keep it a set thing. So we'll see what it's saying. They got a monetary policy statement, but that's about it. But Wednesday and Thursday are looking like the main ones, guys. So a lot of news coming out with the UK and the Euro, as well as some Aussie and New Zealand stuff too. So one thing that we are kind of heading out for, if I go back to the charts now, is this what's going on with Brexit. So, over the weekend, there's been emergency talks or some optimism pumped into the market regarding UK and the Euro countries actually reaching an agreement regarding Brexit, like a finalized deal. Or it's kind of been dragging, to be honest. We're kind of just waiting for the overall outcome of what is to actually happen with that. But just going on to the charts, we've opened up with a crazy gap to the upside. It was at least 100 pip gap, over 100 pip gap, should I say. But, you know, it's kind of kept rising this morning into the afternoon as well. But, you know, just going off of where it's kind of taken off from, we actually had a daily zone here, and then going into the 4 hour, I actually had some liquidity area that got taken out, and it's actually played into what would be classed as this daily candle here. All of these candles make up the daily, and it's reacted off of that. So for me, that's given me enough optimism to kind of look for a retracement back down to fill the gap, and I'm looking for this to head higher. That is, you know, probably my main forte. I've kind of taken a step back away from looking at the DXY with pound USD. I'm kind of just focusing on the pound right now because the dollar's just been sliding. So I think we should still be bullish on GU. I don't think the dollar's really showing any fight back. Obviously, we have to kind of keep an eye out on what's going on with the stimulus package, if they are to bring one out. It has been in the works. I think, Josh, you posted an article the other day on it. So we have to kind of see what's going on with that. But other than that, I'm still bullish on this. So I think we could go higher. So I'm going to be looking for a retracement to try and close this gap on smaller time frames, and then I'm trying to head out to the upside. So that's what I've got for GU. I will be posting this in the Discord if you are in there. If you're not, head over to litcapital.co.uk. You'll be prompted with a screen that will give you information that you need to fill in, and you can get access to that. Going into pound Swiss, this is my final pair for you guys. Very similar to GU. So again, had a zone marked up. It's kind of breached the liquidity that was sitting at these equal lows, and we've kind of reacted into this 4 hour candle that I've had here. And yeah, gapped up crazy. So again, looking for a similar thing. If we can get a retracement back down, back into what we would call, you know, the area of the swing inside the 4 hour swing. And yeah, we've got a lot of liquidity to the upside. So I am very bullish on these pairs, to be exact, because you know, we've got a lot of targets to the upside that I see getting taken out. I don't see why they would be needing to stay there and head down. I don't think they just look a bit too clean for me. So for, you know, what I can see on my screen, I'm under the interpretation that this should be heading up in order to take out the rest of the liquidity above. So that's kind of it from me, guys, with the pound. That's going to be my focus for my final week: pound Swiss, pound USD. And I will be posting these in the Discord. Now I'm going to hand you over to Josh. Big up, bro.
All right. Thank you for that, Jacob. Yeah. So, guys, for you, this week, I do have another pound pair. No surprise there. So this week is going to be very pound heavy, just due to all the economical events that are going to be happening. And also, you know, just looking at how market has gapped crazy across all pound pairs. So right now for GBPNZD, I am bearish on it. The higher time frames are bearish. So, you know, looking for sell setups will be more profitable than looking for some buy setups or trying to counter trend. So, you know, looking closer last week, we saw price come back, play into this 4 hour candle before we got this move downwards. I'll be looking around the 1.89 area for price to potentially turn around to then come down lower to potentially take out these lows down here. You know, the reason being, if we do have a look back last week, this is where we saw that massive spike. I think it had something to do with Brexit during that time period. Yeah, we saw prices just push up to then sell back down. So this is definitely the area which is around 50% of this imbalance. Just looking for price to basically just retrace higher. It's filled all the imbalance in the daily. But if we do have a closer look at the 8 hour, I can see that this swing here, or this retracement here, should I say, price mitigated at this 8 hour candle and then came back down lower. So just simply looking for price to have another retracement, just to mitigate at this area again, to then potentially look to come down lower and make a lower low. That is pretty much it from me as well. Not a lot of pairs to go over in this week's market outlook, and that's okay. We don't need to necessarily trade every single pair. 1, 2, 3 pairs is more than enough that you need, guys. And yeah, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as Jacob said earlier on in the video, make sure you check out the fresh, brand new Lit Capital website, okay? So that will be litcapital.co.uk. Make sure you check that out, okay? There's loads of cool, interesting stuff that will help out traders of all levels. And yeah, guys, remember, every day is money day.
Peace.